Welcome to another episode of Financially Fit with Texoma Community Credit Union. It's holiday shopping season, which means that scams and fraud are more prevalent than ever. So today I have two guests to talk about just that. I have Monica Horton with the BBB of North Central Texas and our own IT manager, Chris Hansard. So thank you both for joining us. Let's start with Monica, and I know the BBB has recently released a study on online shopping fraud. Can you tell us what that is?
Online shopping fraud is exactly how it sounds. It is when a consumer goes online to purchase something and they are in turn scammed. So online shopping fraud or online shopping scams is we sometimes call it that, is our number one scam right now, regardless of the season. But it is important this time of year to speak to it and just have that awareness for consumers.
So what type of scams have you seen out there the most that people should be on the lookout for?
The reports that we've received at the BBB with respect to online shopping scams involve a situation where the consumer went online to a website, plugged in their payment details and information and never received anything, or what they receive is either counterfeit or far from what they thought they were actually ordering. And something interesting about this particular scam is a lot of times when the victims lost money, they were not actively searching for anything, actively shopping. They were scrolling through their social media feeds and ended up clicking on an advertisement primarily on Facebook or Instagram. And the advertisement was something where the value of the item was far below, or the purchase price for the item was far below what the value is, or they click on these links designed to bait you into something. Consumers need to know that the crooks do pay for advertising.
That's an important lesson because if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So I know there's some other types of fraud and scams we see, primarily phishing. Chris, can you talk to us about what phishing is?
Sure. So phishing is an attempt by a hacker to obtain private information or confidential information that they'll use later in an attack against that person or organization.
So I know that can be either text or email. What are some things to look out for or some red flags?
Typically when you have a phishing attack, it'll come from an unexpected source. So if you look at the sender, it may be from a person or a place that you don't recognize or that you don't do business with, or it could appear to be from that person, but actually from another source. And they'll disguise that information in the heading. So you have to look at those red flags. You also look for subjects or things that give you a sense of urgency, or things that might cause an emotional response to make you want to do something impulsively that you wouldn't normally do. And that's how they will trick you into clicking on these malicious links or providing information that you wouldn't normally provide under typical circumstances.
So the bottom line I'm hearing from both of you guys is if they're asking for personal information, beware. And then also go to the proper website for a lot of these. If you're searching for something, you're wanting to buy it, go to the proper website for it. Don't just click a link or click an email.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you both for joining us. This is Financially Fit with Texoma Community Credit Union. Y'all have a great day.